about my love. Wasn't it enough? Just let me know so I can
Which team do you think took a step back this offseason?
Took it. I mean, I feel like Green Bay. You lost your quarterback. You know, Adrian Amos is still out there. I mean, really, besides kind of throughout the majority of the offseason, the big news we have, and we have the short on it, was Keyshawn Nixon as like your punt and kick returner.
Mm-hmm.
You did good in the draft, but I mean, you just losing Aaron Rodgers hurt. Tennessee, you know, efficient. You make a good point. Tennessee.
But
Although you did
Tennessee was
sign
only a
Jeffrey Simmons.
7-win team, anyways. Like
You did lose,
right.
or you did lose. You did sign Jeffrey Simmons, so I mean that counts for something.
Tennessee had a debacle though. That like the end of the season, they just went to crap. They lost Taylor Lewan. The coach is on the hot seat. They might lose their best running back. Their wide receiving core is, let's be honest, it's crap. Your quarterback situation.
Outside of Traylon Burks, that receiving core is trash. I mean,
The
Kyle
defense is the only thing trending, and it's not even trending that high upwards. It took a step back last year.
Yeah, Kyle Phillips isn't a bad receiver. I mean, that receiving core is it's just too young, I think.
I can agree with Lindy, the Raiders. I mean, you lose Derek Carr. You know, your star wide receiver Devontae Adams, not happy. You know, what really all did you add for your defense? One of your quote unquote big additions was Marcus Epps, really. That's your big addition. So I mean, I can definitely agree with Lindy there with the Raiders.
You gotta choose
but
one team, bro.
I think I might. Yeah, that's really all I can think of. I mean, I don't know. Jags lost, not Robinson. I don't know why I can't remember his name now.
I was thinking they traded him away.
Jawan Taylor.
Yeah. I mean, that was a big move or a big loss for
We
them. So,
lost the draft too, so I guess you could just say.
I mean, I guess.
Well, Dante, let me go to you. What team do you think basically had the worst offseason or lost the offseason?
Man, it's hard to say. It's hard to say, but I think you got to go with Green Bay, man. To me, actually, I was gonna say the Panthers, but really they lost a lot of draft capital to draft one dude, and then they got rid of their franchise player in DJ Moore, so that one hurt a lot for them. So, and I guess you just hope that they come back. But Green Bay, man, they lost Alan Lazard. They lost, they lost Aaron Rodgers.
I mean,
Adrian Amos.
They're going
bro.
young, but
Well, technically, they still could gain back Amos, but it's not looking like it's going that direction right now.
Are we all saying up here that Amos is a bad player though?
Heck no.
One of the top 15 safety.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's a loss then.
But he's technically not gone off the team yet because he could
Out of
still
64 safeties. Out of 64 safeties, 32 teams, 64 safeties, two safeties to a team. If we're saying that he's the number 15, that's a huge loss.
Yeah.
Bro, Spain don't understand.
You're saying there's an opportunity they can re-sign him, but yet they haven't. So at the moment, it's
I hit
lost.
you with the math, and I suck at math.
Amos could still sign back with the team, bro.
But is he, as of now, is he on the roster yet?
No,
Yes or no?
technically not.
Okay,
Considered a
no,
loss.
done, boom.
Until he signs, it's a loss.
Well, what kind of, I guess.
Yeah, man, you're awesome.
Yeah, I'll count it, I guess. Yeah, that's a hard question, man, because I think a lot of these teams won. It's hard not to say Las Vegas just keeps sucking, though. I mean, losing Derek Carr, I think they're going to regret that at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I mean, let's also just be real. But physically he's on the roster, but mentally, bro, Devontae Adams is already checked out.
Yeah. I think one of the biggest losses on the team that nobody talks about is Drew Tranquil going over to the Chiefs, though, from the Chargers.
That I seen that pick up. That linebacker, he's like
Drew Tranquil was responsible for that first interception that homie threw, Trevor Lawrence threw,
yeah,
when he batted that joint up.
Mm-hmm.
First of many.
Yeah. I want to relive this.
I'm about to say Dante's getting PTSD right now. He's like, no. The mission.
I'll save him. I'll save him. Manny, let me get your thoughts. Which team do you think lost this offseason or had a big take a step back this offseason?
I would say the Buccaneers.
Ooh, like
The Buccaneers, because you
That
lost.
was on my list too.
You lost the GOAT. You literally lost the GOAT. You lost Leonard Fournette. I get it. You still have Rashad White. He's a young buck, but I mean, Devin White, his contract is still up to do and whatnot. He wants a big contract because he thinks he does a lot on the defense. He definitely does, but it has to be done. I get it. I like Elijah Cansey, but there were other better players on the board at the DT position. Brian Bursey.
That dude sucks so bad I even forgot that he was. Nah, he don't suck.
Nah, shit. He don't suck. He's just not great.
Yeah, he's not that great, and that tells you how bad I even forgot that he was in the draft. That's crazy.
Yeah, like let's be honest. The only reason people compare him to Aaron Donald, and he's nothing
Because they
close
took that
to
picture.
They went to the same school. But yeah, that O line, I don't know. It's just not. They had a lot of injuries last year. Yeah, and they lost the cornerback that went to Tennessee. Yeah, it has to be done, bro. That team is it looks weird right now.
Yeah, I had the Bucks up there. I had Arizona as well.
Yeah, Arizona.
I think that's another team that took a huge leap back. They moved back in the draft to move up in the draft to make a small step to make a correction to their offensive line, and it wasn't even the best pick that was available. So yeah, I think Arizona losing J.J. Watt. You get Kaiser White, but that's not going to replace much.
I'm about to say that was just a personal sting to Vic.
Yeah, it definitely freaking was, man.
That was
But
just
you
a
know what I mean?
personal punch in the gut for Vic,
Yeah, all they got is what Isaiah Simmons and then
who
Kyle.
might also be on the trade block. I mean,
So they don't have much on their defensive side. Like I said, offensive line is probably the worst. Who's the running back? That's up in the air as well.
James Conner.
I don't know, Lindy. When you talk about the Saints, bro,
No, they definitely got to boost up. I don't think they
Jamal
remain
Williams,
neutral.
Kendrick Miller in the draft, that is a good backfield. A.T. Perry, they needed a tall wide receiver. They got him. They just recently signed James Washington, who can be a dog.
Of course, they got Chris Olave.
Yeah, they got Chris Olave,
They got
Brian
Olave, they
Brzee
got
in the
Derek Carr
draft.
now.
Isaiah Foxy from Notre Dame they picked up, bro. Demario Davis is still on that team.
Brzee.
I was just gonna say the only question mark of that team is the tight end position. They lost. Troutman got traded to the Broncos because for obvious
They
reasons.
picked up Foster Moreau.
Sean Payton is the what's called the head coach there, and he obviously coached my guy Troutman. But I know they got Monroe, but
Moreau and Taysom Hill. Taysom
They need
Hill.
to start
I
using
think Taysom Hill might be good, bro.
They need to start
And
using
tight
it
end.
more as a passing threat, man. Like,
Mhm.
Taysom Hill's out there doing everything possible to stay on the team. Very athletic. And when they use him at
Bro, I
tight
don't
end,
want
he
to
was
talk about
getting
Taysom Hill,
stats.
man.
Oh, he cost you in fantasy, huh?
No, he didn't. He was so infuriating. 1 week I'd start him 2 points. The next week 40 points. It's like just be consistent, please.
I'm
I'm
a Derek Carr stan. I'm a Derek Carr
Jimmy
stan.
Carter
so-
there? Y'all trust? Yeah, I trust Derek Carr. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, bro. I think what Derek Carr is about to do is show the league that he's actually a good quarterback, bro.
The Saints are like the Dolphins when they're in a position to take over that division because of how weak it is.
Mm-hmm.
Carr is a good player.
It's definitely the Saints' division to lose, I feel like.
And that quarterback room is deep too. I mean, as far as the guys that they have there, Jameis Winston is still there, an incredible leader, and can come in and win you a couple games. Then they picked up one of the most underrated quarterbacks in this draft that we've been talking about for a long time, Jake Hayner from Fresno State.
Yeah.
Is probably the future of that damn team, bro. To be honest, did y'all see the practice clips of him cooking, bro? The dude cooking already. What's his name? A.T. Perry said that he's giving them pro vibes already, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. They're straight. they straight.
Yeah, they are. They'll be fun.
I like the running backs the Saints picked up. I think he'll be Great replacement for Alvin
Yeah,
Kamara.
Jamal Williams, and then
And
Kendrick Miller.
Kendra Miller from Kansas
That
State.
was a
Bro.
really, really good pick.
He's gonna be a good replacement for Alvin Kamara because we all know he's gonna be gone for a little bit.
Yeah, we all know Kamara's going to serve some time, or
Yeah.
at least a suspension.
Yeah.